Hey, this is Steven from Legit PC, Legit Mobile, and Legit Tech Tutorials. So, what I decided to do here was previously, I believe I'm probably going to delete the video, but I did something that I probably shouldn't have done, and have since thought that it was a bad idea that I tried to go around these guys for the Construct 3 to basically download the HTML version and then wrap it in Cordova myself and put it on mobile. Now, I did go through with it, tried to get it to work. It didn't work anyways, so there's that. But I decided to go with the professional license. So now, the personal license. So that's $100, $8.26 a month for basically $100 per year. Now, I think that that's a good deal, and I think it's a good product, and I believe in the product, whether I use it to that $100 or not. Is going to be seen. Basically, I'm gonna have to come up with more projects for Construct, but basically, I was looking at some other companies. For example, Game Maker, and Game Maker has their platform is about $400 to make for their platform, and Construct's very similar. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have a desktop app. It doesn't have a desktop version, but you can run it from Google Chrome, which is really nice, because you could even run it from like Chromebook or whatever. And develop from a Chromebook and develop it from anywhere. Develop it on your phone, develop it on a small tablet or something or whatever. So $400 to release in all the same platforms that Construct 3 releases on, and also. But then again, that $400 is a one-time thing, and that's for web, desktop, and mobile, for all three. For desktops, 100. For mobile, it's like 140 or something, and then for web, it's like another 140 or something. Whatever's left, 60. What was that, $60 or something? So altogether, that's about $400 or so. So with this, I could do 4 years of it, of getting constant updates, and then last time that the Game Maker last version was 2017. I don't know if they do any sort of significant updates after that. I'm not quite sure. So basically, I think that it's worth it. I think that it's worth that these guys they have a good platform to give them that money. It's not a whole lot of money. Well, to me, it's not. But I wanted to make sure before I did that you guys, to see what you can do up to the point where you need a subscription. Now, if you're going to push to mobile and not just use a website to host, which you could just do a website to host like I showed you in one of the previous videos, that's fine. But once you try to push to a phone, pretty much what happens is when you push to a phone or a tablet, then it basically says, hey, you have to upload this thing before this thing will work, pretty much. And there's a couple things that you need to do on your phone to install APKs, and this is for Android, because basically what we're going to do is we're not going to have a signed APK, and what that means is that that basically APK is Android package. That's what your the apps in Android are in. The file type is APK, which is Android package. Now everything is packed. Everything is packed in there. All assets, audio, images, all that stuff is packed in there. So what you need to do is you need to open up your phone or tablet, go into the settings. And then you're going to go down to, you're going to do two things. Go to your About Phone, and then you're going to go into your software info, depending on what version you have. My tablet's 4.4.4. Right now, my phone's at 7.0. So what you're going to see is you're going to see build number. Now what you're going to do is you're going to tap on that build number like 10 times. And after some point, it'll say you are a developer. Now, if you go back to the settings page, now you'll see a developer options under systems. Now we might need to use that later, so so make sure that you have that. Next thing is you're going to go to security, security. So that's under, where is it? Oh, fingerprints and security. So that's under personal, so fingerprints and security. And then what you're going to do under phone, and you're going to scroll down, and under phone administration, you're going to click unknown sources, allow installation of apps from sources other than Google Play Store. Now what that allows you to do is now you could send the APK from some source. You could either email it to yourself. On the previous video that I just shot, I decided not to upload, and I decided to go from this point. I found out that Gmail will block it, so if you have something other than Gmail, that will work. But Gmail blocked it for me, so I'm using Dropbox to send it to other stuff. So now that we have our licenses, we have developer modes on both my phone here, and I have an old Nexus 7 tablet, tab. This is Asus, right? Asus Nexus tab, I think. Yeah, Asus Pad. 7-inch Nexus tablet, old one. So we have developer on both of those, and we have unknown sources on both of those. Software's obviously changed since then because that's 4.4.4 and this is 7.0. But anyways, so let's give this a shot and see what happens. So let's export, and what we're going to export is Android Cordova. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Okay. Why does it have two different? Anyways, project. Oh, it does have the same one. Okay, now let's try this. There we go. Valid application ID project. Okay, so how do I change that? Settings. I see. Good deal, good deal. Okay. Let's just do that. Viewport fit. GPU preference, high performance. Oh, here we go. Why is it grayed out? Oops. Oops. Huh. Let's see. Okay, so let's just type in this error that we're getting here and see if we can find it. So construct 3 invalid. Weird. I'm not having any issues with that. I'm wondering if it's because I did some sort of thing here that it does not like. For whatever reason. So let's do this. Let's leave. Why is it not logging me in? There we go. Okay. Oh. There we go. What was the last one? App name. Oh. App name, Ava's game. Email. There we go. That took longer than I would have liked, but that's okay. So, export. Now let's give that a shot. Description. Game for my I'm gonna say my soon to be 2-year-old niece. Because basically we're not gonna let her do a lot of stuff with screens till at least 2 years old. She's 1. Oh, there she is right now. She's about 1.5. Game for my soon to be 2-year-old niece. Ava. Also testing out construct 3 on unsigned APK and signed APK to be published on Play Store. So that's what the next video is going to be. We're going to publish on Play Store and see how that works. So, and there she is next. Okay, here we go. Deduplicate. Advanced minimize scripts. So dude basically just as we did. Minimum version. Ooh, so we need 5.0. So it's not going to work on the tablet. Tablet's 4.4. Oh, so you could automatically sign it. So here we could have a signed APK that we could push to the Play Store. URL whitelist. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look into this stuff probably tomorrow for this next week. And then here's key name, key store, password, key password, key store. And this is to sign it to basically say, put your stamp on it. Hey, this is from me, blah, blah, blah. If you have any issues, this is the person who did it, whatever. And then require camera position, vibrate permission, right? So here we're gonna try some different ones. Cordova, and then this is Android Studio Project. And we're just gonna do Lollipop. I have 7.0 Nougat on this phone here, so let's do next. Alright, so it's going to do advanced, it's going to do advanced minifying of the scripts. So we're going to do that, and yeah, so now I'm wondering what is the next project I'm going to do on this now that I have the personal license. Again, if I don't do another project on this, I think it's worth it. They did a great job on this application. Again, some issues with the stability as far as like crashing and stuff, but other than that, it's a very, very good program. Okay, so basically, let's do that. And basically, that should have the APK in it. So let's see. Oh, this is for the website, I think. This is for later when you sign. What? Where's the actual APK? Wait. Let's try this again. Export, Android, Cordova, yes, advanced, next. Let's try that. Because this looks like something that I would export into Cordova. Instead of it might be, I don't know. What would happen? Yeah, see, here we go. Okay. This is what you need to do. So do the Android project Cordova is just like, now you're going to upload it to Cordova. So yeah, what we were going to do, it wasn't going to work anyways. The video that I'm not going to publish. So I would just suggest just support the devs and get pay for it. Rather than, I mean, you could add these, it looks like, because pretty much what it looks like in here is that this is the same, sort of. These are outside instead of inside compared to usual. Alright. So it does look different. You might be able to write these correctly and then be able to use the Cordova, or to do it with the Android build itself, but I would suggest just get the software. Okay, so it looks like it's finished. Let's save it again. So this is now Android project. Okay. Wow. Why does it just give me an APK? And I gotta do what with it? Let's see. Let me see. Let's just go. Okay, so this is probably what I should have done at the beginning. This would have saved us some time. Okay, so once you blah blah blah, Cordova is the name of the technology that runs your project on Nova. When Cordova option dialog, there's a drop-down list labeled Android build. If you want to test your project as a mobile app, choose debug APK. If you want to test something close to the finished thing, or you intend to manually assign the APK, choose unsigned release APK. Release APKs cannot run on your device until they are aligned and signed. They're intended for publishing to Google Play Store. If you want to test your app, use the debug option. Open settings, find the build number, blah blah blah. Tap the build number multiple times, transfer dies, upload it, blah blah blah, run the APK. Sure, okay. Okay, so I made a boo-boo here. Should have done that beforehand. That's okay, or we have some time here. It's project export. We're learning. We are learning. Okay, debug APK, lollipop, the lowest you could go, blah blah blah. That's fine, okay. Next. Alright, let's do this all over again. Okay, run the APK. Should see a screen asking open the app. So yeah, for some reason they have this issue. Luckily the ooh. Okay, so create. Okay, so it looks like it's building somewhere. Might be Cordova just like we did before, but I don't know. Okay. Okay, so the fee to become a Google developer is $25. Interesting. So we're gonna be in $125. Okay, it's working on it. So this is pretty much what we're gonna be doing in the next video. Is pushing to Google Play and see if we do it in 30 minutes. So here, it looks like everything here is straightforward. Okay. Okay, it's done. There we go, APK. Let me open up my door here. For my cat. Okay, so it's got this very long name, Android, Ava's Game V1, blah blah blah, Android.debug.apk, whatever. So let's look and see what it looks like on the inside here. Wait a second. Oh, sorry, this one. So it's just APK. It's not rename. I'm just gonna call it Ava's Game. Android.debug.apk, I guess. I'm going to leave it that way. Usually dots mean something, but we'll see. Okay, so... where's my Dropbox? Anyways, www.dropbox.com. So I'm going to go to my Dropbox, and I'm going to send it to my phone. I'm going to try it still on my tablet. Probably not going to work, but let's try it anyways. So files, apps, I'm going to upload file, avasgame.debug.apk. It's uploading, 6 seconds. Oh, and also another thing, the signed version, this version is 5990 kilobytes. Now, the one that I did build and tried to install through Cordova is 7613 kilobytes. So I've shaved off maybe 20% or something like that, 10%, 10 to 20% of the file size with using their build service. So looks like that works okay. So yeah, 6 meg, so 6 megabyte versus 7 megabyte using Cordova myself, the one that didn't work. So now I can't exactly say if they did that on purpose, that it would be difficult to get it to install pretty much, so that you have to pay for it. That could be. Oh, there's my Dropbox. I was wondering where my logo was. Okay, so we're at 28 minutes. Android.debug.apk. Okay, let's downloading. Okay, so now instead of the Cordova image, now it has the construct image. It says, and again, this is in developer mode and also unsigned or unknown sources, so that you can install unsigned APKs. So it says, do you want to install this application? It does not require any special access. Install. It says Ava's Game V1 62919. App installed. Open. When I hit open, okay, auto rotated to landscape. Okay, it has a Construct 3 splash screen now. Powered by Construct 3, and it's loading, and there's the game. So let's turn up the volume here.
Cat. Rooster.
You can see I'm not clicking on anything here. It's from my phone. And you're hearing it through my mic here.
Cow. Zebra.
And I can't really describe it, but it fits perfectly right in the phone's diameter. So the phone, you have the little border at the top. I don't know how to get the border to go away. You know what I'm talking about, where it says like, oh, you got emails and the time and the battery and stuff like that. So I don't know if I could get... It's probably this, something here. Oh, orientation, landscape, or portrait. Because I don't think it's going to let me rotate. Yeah, so it won't let me rotate. It's stuck in landscape. So that would be here, any orientation, but it's stuck in landscape. So let's try the arrow. Okay, animations on the arrow are working. It gets redder. Now it's spinning. I didn't hear if it made the sound.
Rooster.
I landed on rooster. Let's see if it makes that sound.
Rooster.
Okay, so it's not making the swoosh sound, but I can't remember if I broke that on here or not. Might have broke that on here. I might have got rid of it accidentally. Yeah, I got rid of the playing sound here. That's okay. So I did get rid of it accidentally. So what I'll do is I'll change it on here before I post to Google Play Store.
Cat.
But it is working. Everything is working.
Dog. Pig.
Okay, so just for the hell of it, let's see what happens. We try to do it from the tablet here. Let's turn up the audio just in case. And let's figure this out here. Okay, so there it is. Download. And another thing also with this version, it says can't open file from downloads, from the Chrome downloads, so you need a file manager. And then just open the file manager, downloads. It says there was a problem parsing the package. So basically what that means is it just says there's a problem parsing package. So it's not going to work on this guy. It's only going to work on 5 plus, it looks like. So any sort of system that's older than that, this is not going to work at all. None of the games that you produce using Construct 3 is going to work. So it looks like I got rid of the swoosh sound. Is it still even in here? Oh, I deleted it and I didn't put it back. That's what I did. Because when I deleted it, put all these in, I didn't put it back. So that's why you don't have the swoosh sound. So I'll have to fix that before we push on Google Play Store.
Horse. Lion. Cow.
Because honestly, this is not going to change much. I think it's going to scale a little bit better if it was in vertical mode, portrait mode, because it would put the banner at the top, and it would give you a little bit more width, so it would scale it a little better, and the images will be a little bit bigger. But it's scaled exactly how you see it here. So everything is exactly like this. It hits right at the bottom of the screen and right at the top of the screen, right next to the border. Everything scales perfect. Arrows working perfectly. Everything is
Monkey.
extremely fast.
Lion. Horse.
Everything's extremely fast, and all the audio works, and everything works. Animations work. All the movement works. Everything works. So, very impressed. Happy that the first application APK that I've built other APKs. Never mind, I built some in Unity, but for the next video publishing to Google Play Store, that'll be the first time I've ever published anything to the Play Store, and then we'll try downloading it from there and continue on from there. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. There's probably only going to be one more video for Ava's game, this Construct 3, this Intro to Construct 3 tutorial series, and then I'm going to have to, now that I have the personal version, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.